chain. It was off the chain. And if you missed it, you missed one heck of an event, guys. One of the best events that I've ever been to. But that being said, guys, I just want to kind of get some feedback for some individuals that were on here, because I want you guys to just see how powerful this was. It was very, very, very powerful. So the first person I'm gonna bring up here, I see you, young lady. Put your hand on your chin. I see you, Megan. So Megan had a chance to stay at the crib with us. Her and Mercedes came through. And when they actually came through, you know, it was crazy because they was yelling, and it was great, man. So Megan, you know, my little sis, it's first time meeting you face to face, but I feel like I've been knowing you my entire life. But you know, your presence was off the chain. So in 5 minutes or less, just kind of tell everybody on here what you thought of the event, you know, staying at the crib, the whole nine. Like, what did you think about everything, if you don't mind? The floor is yours.
All right. It was great. Like, I can't stop smiling. It just was so great, from just being inspired, like being at Tiffany and Ton's house. Their house is freaking beautiful. First of all, they live in a beautiful neighborhood, just somewhere where I want to go. So it definitely like gave me a stronger meaning into like choosing what type of mentor that you want, because I literally accept and I allow myself to look up to them because they are like in a position of where I want to go, and they want to strive for more. And then the event itself, oh my gosh, it made you laugh. It made you cry. It made you just become more disciplined if you really opened your ears and your mind to it. It was definitely needed for me personally. I've been in here for about a year now, and I just feel like I'm like, I don't know, like something just finally clicked in my head. Like, I feel like I needed that actual energy, that physical energy, to really like literally be around them and be at an event to see that a lot of people want to win, especially a lot of people that look like me, you know, like that are driving Bentleys and that are driving Ferraris. And I mean, not just the materialistic part, but their mind is just, it's amazing, like how they can deal with their emotions and just, and emotions is really big for me, because sometimes I can catch myself like driving on my emotions and not really focused on my goals. And that event definitely touched me on how to manage that and to still pursue my goals, because at the end of the day, we only have one life to live. And it's sad to say that there's a lot of people at the graveyard who are 6 feet under that haven't accomplished all their dreams. So it just really opened my eyes so freaking much. And an event like that, it has to be the event that I went to. Events like that are just so freaking vital and important. It was great. It was just so great. It doesn't matter what seat you was sitting in. I was touched. I was so touched. And Tiffany and Tom, like the vibe was automatically like on 10 as soon as we like seen each other. And that was just a bonus, because, you know, you sometimes hope like, dang, like, I hope everything goes great. You know, I hope they like me, or, you know, I hope I'm comfortable, you know, but it fit like a right shoe. Like, it was my right shoe size and everything. It was fun. We was laughing, you know, we learned from each other. It just was really a great experience. Like, I'm not capping, like, I'm not lying. I really want to cry, because I'm just so happy and grateful that good job, put it in the sink. I am surrounded by people that are like-minded, like myself, that want things that I want, that have goals like me. And oh my gosh, like I could just really go on forever. It just was it was great. It was great. I'll just thank you, Ton. Thank you, Tiff. I don't know if Mercedes is on the call, but thank you, Mercedes. Like, it just was a whole vibe, just meeting everybody. Everybody was great too. Like, it was nothing weird. Like, you know, no weird vibes, no nothing. Like, everything was just perfect. We was up till like 5 a.m. talking and just vibing, and we was tired as ever, but it just felt so good, you know, like you just don't come across people like that. So I'm blessed, I'm grateful, I'm happy, and this just makes me want to just go harder. Like, it just makes me want to go harder, make me want to help more people. It makes me see my vision even more. Like, it makes me believe in myself even more. It was bomb. Thank you.
Wow. Hey guys, give it up. Give it up for Megan, guys. Give it up. Sheesh. Hey, for real, you know, here's the thing, man. When you join this thing, you think it's a trading academy. You think it's a trading academy. You really think, and then now you know it's way bigger than that, just because of you around the right people. So, Megan, I'm just so freaking proud of you. I can see the switch in you. Like you're a different person. And somebody talked about it. I know Evan might talk about it, but you know, talking about the old you versus the new you. Like that was the old you before this weekend, right? That was the old you to the point after this weekend. Y'all remember Megan was like, yo, I'm hosting the call. She got up here and crushed it. That's the new you. So, and you've been in here a year and your growth, you just got to stay here. If you stick around long enough, I promise you, life's going to be totally different for you. So I'm just proud of you, you know, just to see you, you know, blossom into this queen that you are. You're crushing it. And this is just the freaking beginning. And just to see that in you is just phenomenal, man. It's phenomenal. So I Am is definitely in you now. Like you joined I Am, but now this it's in you. So Joni, my sister, man, listen, you give us about 5 minutes, Joni. I know you got the Android. I know y'all ain't good on time. I know you probably gonna go for like 10 minutes, but 5 minutes, if you can give us 5 minutes, because I want everybody to kind of share their story. If you can give us 5 minutes, Queen, I appreciate you. Joni came through the crib as well. So Joni, go ahead, the floor is yours.
Oh my gosh. First of all, the Android was amazing, okay? And everybody, let me just put that out there, y'all. Everybody wants my picture. Tiffany, please tell him the pictures that I took were vivid. The color was.
I don't know what happened to her mic, but I think she got the Android. So
no.
Because she keeps talking about
the Android to rest. Okay, number one. All right, good. We got done with that. Number two, y'all, real quick. When I left day one, my voice was just gone. And that should say it all. Like my voice was gone. I felt like they took us through so many different emotions. It was insane, okay? We were crying, laughing. I mean, it was just amazing. Like I couldn't stop talking about it. My ankle and my knee hurts from jumping. Like I felt like I was at a concert. I felt like I was in church. I felt like I was at a motivational event. I felt like I was at a training event. It was everything in one. And I'm thinking, my goodness, how come I'm only just getting here first time? Like, this is crazy. Like the rest of the events, that's it. I'm good. I'm there. You know, you learn about how, why your business is not growing, you know, the different personality types, how to present to them, you know, and then it starts clicking like, oh my goodness, that's probably why they didn't want to see it. But you're thinking like, this would be such a great fit for them, but he just didn't really know exactly how to present to them because he didn't know their personality types. You know, they present all these different helps to you, you know, and then honestly, like when you see all, you see the what I'm trying to say, the amount they get paid out, and I forgot the right word for it, like $750,000 a month on paper. But when you actually see them up there, you're like, oh my God, that's a whole bunch of money in person, on the stage, together. Like, man, I just want to aspire to that. And it's just like, I'm just started thinking big now. You know, there was a chairman, she's from the Bahamas, and she talked about really expanding it globally, you know, and then automatically I'm starting thinking about, okay, let me really pitch this to my friend who I know that really can really expand this thing in Jamaica. Because this is more than just trading, you know, it is so much bigger. We talk about impact, it really is about impact over income. Think about the amount of lives you're going to impact. And I know that we always talk about, you know, I am so happy and grateful now, like that sentence alone, it is impactful. It really is impactful. So I don't want to take up much more y'all time, but I mean, I can go on and on and on and on and on. I've been talking about it to my friends a whole weekend, to anybody who would listen, be honest with you. And it is just like, I just want to make my list. I want to do everything I need to do. I record a lot of stuff, and honestly, just to keep the momentum going, I listen to it a lot. Like if I'm in a car, I listen to, Bryce Thompson. I just listen to Matty Pip. And oh my God, it's so awesome seeing all those people. I felt like they're celebrities, but and it's more than the celebrities, the fact that they're teaching me how to multiply my money and just, set my mind right. But thank you. I'm so sorry for keeping.
So if you don't mind me asking, we got a couple more minutes, but what was your experience at the house? Because you drove an hour to come. Yeah. You came twice. Like she came on Friday, you know what I'm saying? Like you came on Thursday, I think, and then you came back on Friday. So what made you come back, if you don't mind me asking? Because you got a nice. Oh
my God! I mean, listen, y'all see how it is in the chat. We're family, like literally family, man. I mean, I can't get enough of y'all. Couldn't get enough of everybody that was there. It really was just like right glove, left glove. It just fit. I mean, honestly, we all have different personalities, but the bottom line is that that you have the same vision with everybody. That, and why not want to hang around the same people that have the same visions as you? It only makes sense. You're not cutting through any BS. You're not fighting. Nobody is fighting to be in one position. It's like we're all going to the same place. And it honestly, the energy was just amazing. And I come up there, Ton, because I mean, again, y'all are family, man. It's a studio, and Bernita, whoever is in Atlanta, when y'all want to host or whatever, I say let's bombard and go up to Ton and Tiffany's studio and host from there and do more. I say let's do that. If the energy was great, man, it's awesome, man.
You family though. You are family. Again, we go back BT before Tiffany. So I met you before Tiffany. Kicking it with your husband, working that job with him, and he inspired me at my job because he came from New York and was just running circles around us. I'm like, yo, who is this dude? And, obviously behind every, good man is a good woman. So you're the good woman. We appreciate you. And you came in this game and it's in you now. So yes. I just can't wait to see what happens between now and 6 months from now and a year from now, because it's on and popping. Like once you start plugging in, it's over. So thank you for showing up and coming out a couple nights, and just thank you for playing team. That's what it's really all about. So my girl Sharice.
Can I just say one last thing? I promise us one last thing. Guys, I was so excited that when I was coming home, my personal, I'm not sure if she's on the line, Lydia, I called her and I was telling her about it, and it just wasn't enough. I went to her house. And we were watching all the videos together that I recorded, and she was just as pumped as I was, as if they were there. So that's just how much it really impacted me. Wow.
So I got a gentleman on here, and I just see him right now. My man Cav made it out. Man, and I don't know if you want to tell him, man, you came from where, Kevin? Unmute your mic.
Yeah, I came up from Stockbridge.
So I heard the first night, bro, you took an Uber from Stockbridge to the event, bro. And when I heard that, I was like, what? Like, you really dedicated, bro. And my hat's off to you, man. And next time, just hit us up, man. Somebody come scoop you or somebody will bring you. But that just shows your dedication, man. So can you kind of, in 5 minutes or so, tell us what your experience was at the event and, your thoughts, bro?
Absolutely. Well, it was the first time I went to that type of conference. I mean, I knew what I expected, but I expected a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, but regardless of what I expected, it still kind of blew my mind when I was actually in the place. Lots of it, like they said, lots of emotion, the full spectrum, happiness, reflection, and thinking about stuff that you probably been through, whatever. And it and I was sitting there, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm like, you know what? I'm staying here. I'm not gonna cry. I ain't gonna cry, and I held it together, you know what I mean? But I'm also not gonna lie, like yesterday, when I'm thinking about some of that stuff, I'm like, man, a little tear did drop, You know what I mean? It did kind of catch up to me, and I'm not that type of, I'm not easily to cry like that, but that happens because it resonates with people. People feel that, it's not happening because nobody wants to go in there and say, I'm just gonna let all of this stuff happen. We were just there for a conference, but to get back on topic, I mean, just lots of information. I was only there one day, but on Saturday, and I felt like I learned a lot there, a lot of information, dealing with the personality types that kind of helped me out. So I don't know, I kind of was already hungry, but it kind of lit a spark even more. So I like it. I mean, I'll definitely be at the next.
My man. Well, perfect, man. Thanks for coming out. When Eb told me you took an Uber, I was like, come on, man. But hey, that just shows your dedication, man. And you came in,
man.
you only been, and you only been in the game for like a week, maybe a week and a half. Is that correct?
Yeah, a little bit longer than that, but yeah,
about a little bit longer than a week, man. And I just, man, and you already doing damage. You already, got your fees waived and helping other people and everything else, man. So I just can't wait to see what's going to come up next, man. So that's it, man. And the next person I want to bring up, I think she just jumped on here, and hopefully she can unmute her mic, but I don't know if my girl Key is able to chat. I see your Goal Getters, your logo, but Key, she flew in from Houston, so hopefully she can kind of share, her thoughts on the whole program, on what happened. She actually came up to the crib, but Key, can you unmute your mic? Are you available to chat? Or you busy? Are you just on here? What's up? What you doing, girl? See, she big time. She on here, but she ain't on here. She probably got an Android, but I ain't going. It's cool. I ain't even gonna go. It's cool, Joni. It's cool. All right. So look, we gonna skip past Key real quick, and we're gonna go to my girl, Sharice. So Sharice and I go back again, BT before Tiff, and she don't even know that I'm gonna call up on her. But I just wanted you to kind of share, your thoughts. I know you weren't able to make it for the whole 3 days, but you were showing up. So not Key, my bad. There goes Sharice. Sharice, did you make the call?
Yes, I'm here.
What up, homie? Go ahead. Tell us your thoughts.
First thing I want to say is that, yeah, we go back, and you and Tiffany, I just love you guys. I love your leadership. I love your friendship, and I love your loyalty to not just me, but to everybody. I can see that we're all growing. This team has been just really amazing. I love the energy. And so this weekend, I missed Friday, but when I got there on Saturday, I wasn't really sure what to expect, because this is my first time, and I've actually been in the company for like 3 years. And I've been actively trading, but I haven't been actively growing my business. And so 2020, kind of put a lot of us in a different place mentally. So I started looking at growing my business more. But when I got to the conference, what I loved, number one, is meeting everyone and feeling like I knew everybody. Everybody, I sat next to Joni, and she was just amazing the whole time. Everybody was so sweet. It was just, our little group just brought another source of energy. And I love that. Todd, I love energy anyway. But what I really love too is that we were able to learn. It was a lot of mixed emotions going on there. But what is so important is that we stay disciplined to being consistent with what each one of those leaders up on stage were able to do, including yourself, you and Tiff, with being consistent on building. Because had I started building 3 years ago, I'd be in a different place. So, I am so honored that I was there. We did learn a lot. We learned a lot. And it was so good to see so many, like Megan said, so many of us that are walking across there that are killing the game. And so it was really, I loved it. I loved it. It was an outstanding event. My first one in 3 years. And thanks to you for holding out an extra ticket. For many of us, I appreciate you guys, but it was amazing.
Man, we appreciate you. We appreciate you too, girl. So, you know, for those that don't know, you know, Sharice and I go way back when I first started my photography business. You know, she owned an event facility, and you know, I tell this story because, you know, that was my girl. She was giving me all these little birthday parties, and I'm like, I need a wedding. Like, don't give me no birthday party. Give me a wedding, right? And you know, she was like, I had to like wait my turn. You know, I had to do my thing, and you know, she allowed me to really blossom. And you know, quiet as kept, she was the cause of me losing my job, y'all. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. She, because she did not sign me up with the payroll. I was like, Sharice, I need your help, and they let me go. I was like, yo, I'm here now. So what's up? But we just go back, man. You know, you've been in the game, and back when we was doing Forex, you was coming to the crib with the potlucks. And one thing about you is you're all about your business, and I got a lot of respect for you. I learned so much from you, and now we're business partners, and this is just the beginning. So, you know, I just love it that you know, you're here. We're gonna make this thing happen, and you know, we love you too, girl. You family, you already know what it is, and appreciate you. So that being said, I gotta go with my boy. I gotta go with my boy, my man right here, 100 grand. This dude, hey, y'all know this dude, the Mr. Teddy Bear. This dude is smooth with the lyrics. This dude is Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who it is. This is my man right here. But you know, when he joined this academy, he was like, I'm gonna listen to what you tell me to do. And I was like, really? Everything? He was like, yeah. I was like, cool, here's the play. And this dude's been running the play, man. And I'm just so proud of this brother because I see him growing. And he's gonna be one of the dopest chairmans out there. It's coming this year. So my man, Chairman Ed, can you unmute your mic and just kind of tell us what you thought of coming to the crib, meeting everybody, and also, the event.
Thank you, brother, man. I, you know, to be honest, man, I was looking forward to coming to the crib a little bit more than the event because I was excited about meeting all of the people that I've had a chance to experience, you know, since I've gotten into the program, right? And, you know, there's just something about our team that, you know, allows me to get excited about every day, allows me to get, you know, engaged every day. And so coming to your crib, which by the way, you and Tiff have a marvelous crib, man. And, you know, when I walked in the house, I mean, the ceilings looked like they were to the sky, you know, and then I looked left and I was right there, man. It was like Universal Studios, man. I was at TH Central, you know, watching you give your presentation, man. And you opened up the door and me and Jay walked in and I was like, man, I'm here, right? Like, this is where it all goes down. This is the place that literally changed my life, you know, from this studio right here. And then as I walked into the kitchen, man, and, you know, Tiff gave me a hug and I hugged Megan and Mercedes and everybody was just so affable. It just felt like it felt like a Zoom call with extra, you know what I mean? And so that really set the tone for me, knowing that I definitely had made the right decision, that our team is better than amazing. But the conference, you know, this is my second one. You know, you invited me to the first one. I was really new then, you know, and I was only able to attend one day and it blew my mind. But this conference, man, I mean, I'm just sitting here looking at my notes. I mean, I got pages, I got notes in my notebook, notes on my phone, you know. I mean, every day, man, I take a look at my wristband. And from this conference, I got so many different things, right? I got self-development. I was there as a student. I was there in chairman training. I was there for spiritual enlightenment. I mean, it was just, it ran the gamut in terms of all the information and all the nuggets that were dropped. But I think the thing that really did it for me were the testimonials from people like D.L. Woods and you know, the movie that was put together by Justin Owens, you know, seeing that these people, although they're in a lofty status right now, they're still humble. You know, it's the humility it was the humility for me. You know, it was the consistency for me, and the fact that you know, I could see myself in a lot of those people, and I'm sure that we all could, right? And all of these lofty heights that they've gotten to, all the money that was on stage, that wasn't the big deal. It was the fact that there was love and care and compassion in that room. There was energy in that room, you know, and like some of the things that got me were the simple messages. Pick up the phone. You know, we text all the time. We're on Zoom calls all the time, but sometimes you do have to pick up the phone, right? Your gift is what comes easy to you, but hard for most. Get inside your gift. That in and of itself is enough to carry you to whatever loft, whatever goal you want to reach, you know. Diversify within your industry. Find out, you know, what you do best and be that, you know. What's my USP, my unique selling proposition? I mean, there's just so many things that I learned, but it was also comforting to know that a lot of things that were taught, we had already gotten, and we've been getting from you and from this team. Everybody rushed over to the screen to take a picture of that form that you had talked to us about 2 months ago. You know, and it again, it just reaffirmed for me that our team has the right leadership, and our ship is being steered in the right direction. And I just got to say, there's nobody on our team, man, that is that's lacking. Everybody has what it takes to get to the next level, you know. And there's something to be said about a leader that sits high and looks low. But there's also something to be said about one that can walk amongst the people, man, like he's a regular dude or a regular lady, man. You and Tiff do a fantastic job of being students as well as being leaders. And, you know, emulation is the finest form of flattery. So you should really be excited about the fact that a lot of us want to be like y'all, man. But this conference and that whole weekend, man, was a life changer for me. Like you know, when I left on Friday to go to the conference, when I came back on Sunday, I was definitely a different person, you know, and not just in IM, but life in general. You know, the way I've begun to watch how I treat people and do things and be more consistent and be more accountable and let my yeses be yeses and nos be nos. You know, it's just a life-changing experience for me, man. And I appreciate all that I got. And I'm probably running a little bit too long, so I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I'm just going to end with saying this, man. You know, it doesn't really matter where you start. It just matters that you do finish. And we got a lot of work to do, folks. And I know that we can all do it together because many hands make light work. So let's go get it.
Man, oh my goodness, man. Hey, y'all gotta give it up for my man. Y'all gotta give it up for Evan. Like Evan he's off the chain, man. Bro, every time you talk, man, you just got me on the edge of my seat, bro. It's just an honor to work with you in this field, man, and be a business partner. And yo, I want to be like you too, man. Like you're a heck of a father. You know, you're a go-getter, bro. And you know, me and Tiff talk about you all the time, man. You my brother. So I appreciate you, man. And next up, I'm gonna have my other brother jump on this thing. And you know, again, it's still hard to believe that I just met this dude face to face, you know, this weekend. Like the dude flew in on Thursday, and or when I don't even know what day, Wednesday. He flew in on Wednesday, came in an extra day early. We just kicked it, man. And this dude's energy is contagious, man. Especially when he had that Japanese steakhouse. Y'all remember that when he had that Japanese steakhouse, he became a new person, right, Meg? Yo, man, I was like, yo, who is this dude? But hey, my man, my man Jay, kind of bless us, bro. Let us know your thoughts, the weekend, the crib, you know, the energy. Hey, the floor is yours, bro.
Hey man, listen. Before I do anything, like, yo, you and Tiff, man, like, y'all special, man. I tell you that all the time, bro. Like, it'd be 12 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, like, and I'm like, yo, y'all special, bro. Flow state, right? Like, flow state, man. Like, so I say that because that plays a major part in anything that we're participating in right now, right? It's the It's the impact of the leader, the speed of the leader, speed of the pack. It's the, attitude of the leader, attitude of the pack. Like I can keep going with that, right? And the fact that you guys like together as a couple, not only running a multiple six-figure business in your personal space, right? Like, like figuring out how to do that over here, right? But at the same time, you're still running all of this over here. Like, y'all don't even know, like, I'm paying attention to Tiff. Like, I'm gonna say it like this. Tiff is running a multiple six-figure business. Like, I'm gonna give y'all an insight. I was at the house at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the morning. Like, Tiff running a multiple six-figure business. Ton over here playing the other side of what we talking about right now. So I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna just be transparent, man. But all in all, man, like together, how that happens, like you guys are already millionaire status, bro. Like that's like we just trying to flip that to this side of the fence, right? Like it's that. But so again, I want to say thank you, man, for like that's crazy, man. This is the first time we met, and I'm gonna say thank you again for even letting me stay in your crib. You know what I mean? Like that's a stranger in a sense staying in your crib. But again, man, it's love, bro, to both of y'all. But now I'm gonna get into what I took, man. I'm gonna give y'all like Son, Tiff. I'm gonna be completely transparent, like with myself and how this event is myself, but it's the recap as well, man. Like, so I've been in this industry. Damn, this is 14. This is 7 years. This is 7 years. This industry, right? Not necessarily trading, but the industry of what we're doing right now. Zoom since 2014, right? I should have invested in that, but I ain't know any better. So long story short is something that has always stuck with me was the fact of, and I know y'all know, like you don't know what you don't know, right? Like you don't know, like I'm gonna just say, Angela, you don't know that you're gonna own 6 houses from now, like 6 real estate properties. You don't know that, right? Like you don't know what you don't know. And I say that to be transparent about myself. Since I got in this industry, the first 5 years, I was living in Hawaii, right? I was living in Hawaii. I was active duty military. The type of job that I had did not allow me to get off work. But here's the thing, all of those things against me, I never missed an event. I never missed an event from my old company. Never, not one event did I ever miss. In a span of, what is that, like 5 to 6 years, never missed an event. And some kind of way, I joined this industry that we're in with trading 3 years ago. And I joined in January. I went to my first event in March of 2018. March of 2018 to this past weekend, I never attended an event. So I missed from March. I want y'all to really hear me. If you're brand new to this space, if you've never really got into it. So March of 2018 till this past weekend, I never attended an event. But in the old 4 years living overseas, 12 to 13 hour job where I could not get off, I could not take leave, I never missed an event. Like, I don't know if that sounds like a lot of information right there, but I never missed an event. And I was doing this in the other industry, right? I was just doing this. I come to this space right here and I start missing. I didn't start missing events. I missed everything. Let's be transparent. I missed everything because I didn't know what I do. Everything that I knew was attending events. That was all I knew. But I didn't know that not going to events would affect me, right? Because that was my norm, go to an event. But for some reason, I stopped going to an event. I stopped going to these. It wasn't really an event, man. These are, Tom, what did you say at the beginning? Like, these are personal development opportunities, right? Personal development opportunities. Dressed up in trading and investing and meeting people, networking is just dressed up as that. That's the face. But in reality, it's development, internal development opportunities. Because I guarantee you, if you were in the room, you were thinking about other things besides trading. You were probably thinking about, yo, my marriage, I need to communicate to my partner this way, right? Or whatever, right? So we were tying it all in. And so I'm gonna get off of that. But the next thing was the power of belief. And I'm gonna share a personal story. I promise I won't go over my 5 minutes, man. I promise. So the power of belief, I'm gonna tell you guys what I did, man. Like everybody who know me, they know like, yo, like I'm not a fan. Like I'm a strong mentee through the wire of David Emanitier. He don't even know he my mentor yet, but like one day, like we gonna sit down, me and him, and I'm gonna let him know, like, yo, like I'm a strong believer in that dude because of what he teaches, and it's the belief. And it's like maybe 2.5, 3 weeks ago, like I did the signs thing in my house. Tiff, I seen y'all had a couple of Chairman 25 signs at the crib, but like, yo, I look insane at my condo. Like it's like I got it, like it's ridiculous. And I say that to say this. I think I told Ton the situation, but like I printed out 40 of these signs. 40. I got a 1-bedroom condo. That lets you know it looks crazy. It looks crazy. But here's the thing. My kids were with me this weekend, the weekend that I put the signs up. They had fell asleep. And so, you know, I got my little drink going. I got my personal development on the TV playing, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm hanging up these signs. And when I hang up these signs, my kids are obviously they're gonna wake up before me. They wake up, and my oldest son is 8 years old. He starts reading these signs off when I wake up, like when he wakes me up, and he was like, "Dad, like you make $25,000 a month?" Like I kid you not. He's like, "Dad, you make $25,000 a month?" He said, "Dad, like, yo, my son talks to me like this. He's like, yo, Dad, we got a 5-bedroom, we own a 5-bedroom house. Like, when are we gonna go to it?" He starts asking me these direct questions. He say, Dad, you got a Lambo? Like, it's a couple more, right? But here's the thing. I'm gonna stop on the Lambo because I'm gonna show you how this works, man. And I'm not trying to be David, but I'm like, yo, David is my guy. Like the Lambo, the belief. I got these signs literally in a 1-bedroom. I want y'all to understand how small this 1-bedroom condo is with 40 signs hanging up. The morning that they woke up and he started reading these, like, Dad, we got a Lambo. Like he says like, Dad, what are we going to do today? We go out, we're moving around the city, different parts of the city. If you ever been to Houston, you know it's huge. The city is huge. So we go out and we're driving to different sides of town. In one day, never before, we seen 5 Lambos. We seen 5 Lambos in one day. That, when I say as I got to play it cool in front of my kids, but like I'm sitting in the driver's seat, like, Dad, there's another Lambo. Like I'm sitting and I'm like, yo, like, whoa, this is crazy. Like this is like, it was bothering me in a good way that much. And then the event happens. So I came to the event with that in mind, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy, man. This is like, this stuff works. As David says, this stuff works. Like, so that was one thing. Watch your energy. I took some notes because I didn't want to fumble, but watch your energy. Watch the energy. I think y'all can feel it. If you're on this call, I think you can feel the energy within the chats, the energy within the group. Watch the energy of the people that was in the room. Watch that energy, but not only watch the energy and feel the energy of what's going on right now, but watch the results of the people that attended the event. Watch the results. Watch how they come out. And it's like, okay, I got to get to the event. And so that leads me into the next point, because I'm going to speed this up, is this is the part that nobody ever talks about. And I pay attention to every single time. I pay attention to it every single time. The people that are on this call, I don't even know how many people are on here, but long story short, the people that are on this call, we have to protect our mindset, right? Because in that room, we were good. I could let my guard down. I know Joni wasn't gonna talk me out of XYZ. I know Tom wasn't gonna talk me out of XYZ. I know like I just know, like, right? Because you were in the same room feeling the same thing I was feeling. But the minute that we leave out of that room, we start Monday up, we go back to work, we go back to, I'm gonna just say it, we even go back to our households, and we realize like, yo, like, whoa, I'm not trying to say anything, but at the same time, you're not on my frequency right now. Like, let's just call it what it is. Like, we're around coworkers, we're around people, and like some of you guys are hearing what we're talking about third party in a sense, right? Because you guys were not in the room. So you're not really even feeling the passion that I'm giving out, even though it might be some sauce, you're not really feeling it the way that the person that was in the room feels it. So you have to get in the room. Don't let that environment, like, protect your mindset in that environment when we leave, right? Like, you guys have to get to the next one. Like, you have to get to the for yourself. And I'll end with this one right here. E, like you, Evan, bro, you stole it out of my mouth, bro. That's been my favorite saying since I came into the industry, bro. And I was listening to an audio and I heard it, and I just jotted it down. But it's like for me, it's like share the success and the levels will happen, right? We have to share the workload. We have to share the you know, Joni goes P2000 in the next 30 days. Like, I gotta share that. Like, I gotta pour into Joni. I gotta give her that. I gotta go when Tiff goes P5000 again. Like, I gotta give her that. You know what I'm saying? But when I say E, when I take it back to you, what you said is the exact saying that I've been saying since I came into the industry. Many hands make for light work, bro. Like, that's a real thing. If you can't even understand that, imagine pushing a car down the road. Your car stops on the road and you start pushing it, right? Like, you can't do it. But sometimes when you're in a good environment, what do people do? They pull over and they start to help you, right? And when you got strangers pulling over, we're all strangers in a sense. When you got strangers pulling over and they help you push your car, you're like, hey, I'm thankful for it because it made the car easier, right? And you just jump in the driver's seat. Let me steer the direction, right? Like, let me steer the direction, but you had others behind you pushing you. That's why, like, if I can say anything, like the Garrisons always say, stick and stay and you'll get your pay. Like, just do that. Do that. Stay around the campfire, man. I'm not gonna go because I know we're gonna show up at the next event and this is gonna be even more in depth. Like, bro, like, I appreciate you, Ton and Tiff. Like, E, I appreciate meeting everybody, man. Like, I love you guys, man.
Wow. Hey, bro. Yeah, you just crushed that, man. Like, seriously. You off the chain, man. And it's just a blessing to actually, you know, have you as a business partner, man. And, you know, the energy, the connection, the frequency, everything, man. And, you know, I saw you at the event, bro. You were just like dialed in. And I can tell you're a different person than you were when you went. I didn't realize the Lambo and 40 signs at the crib, but man, that stuff, that happened, man. That stuff is real. So, hey, I'm pretty sure you're probably gonna go to the I Believe event then. Yeah. All right, cool. So
yeah,
listen.
That's done.
No doubt. All right, so listen, the next one I want to bring up is actually the finest girl on this joint. So I don't know if she want to say nothing or not, but I'm gonna just throw it back to my beautiful wife, Miss Tiffany, Miss TH. I see you over there looking all good. So do me a favor, unmute your mic, just kind of, you know, break it down. Don't do like 15 minutes like Jay, just do 5. Just do 5. And go ahead, babe. The floor is yours.
Listen, thank you so much. Y'all have to excuse me. I was at the dentist today, so I'm all lispy and sounding crazy. So, but I love everything that everyone was saying, and just a couple of concrete things. Um, Kurt Cobain and the gentleman who created the DeLorean, they really threw down some serious facts. And we really have to get out there and help people because they're buying crypto with like Robinhood and keeping their Coinbase. And he's like, guys, you have to imagine your account. You have to prepare your account for when it's $1 million status. And so while we're, maybe you only have $100 Bitcoin or whatever, he's saying, get your stuff together now so you can already be ready when you're a millionaire. And I just totally love that. If you're not elite, you really want to be elite. Just for the DCX portion, HFX is amazing because it allows you to get that cash right away, and you can use that to put into your crypto portfolio. But I just love having access to people like that. The biggest thing, a couple of things that really hit me, Justin Owens talked about the 5 levels of leadership, and the lowest level of leadership is the title. And so I believe on here, I believe everybody that is on our team, in our squad, connected to us, has so much value that they've brought to the table, and they have everything that they need to be successful. And I really don't care about titles. Like, I really just don't care. We never talk about it really, because I just want everybody to just continue to be a good person and to lead themselves and to really do right by others, and be a good leader for, be a good leader for yourself, and others will follow. And treat people good. And we've all made mistakes in the past at some point in life, but from this point on, I definitely want to make sure that we do that. And so I don't want to be a team where we focus so much on the titles and all that other stuff, because in reality, people who are taking a look at this for the first time, they don't even know what that means. They really don't. And they don't even care. It's like, are you going to help me get to where I need to get to? And so I thought that was really, really great. So constantly work on yourself so you can continue to grow in your own personal leadership. So that way, as you build a team, you become a big enough leader to accept other people. Like, we want to be big enough to where if we get someone that's CEO level or just a high level person, they can fit right in with our team and be comfortable and add even more value to the team. So that was something. And then my guy, Bryce Thompson, and his brother, I'll let Tom talk about his brother, but Brandon Thompson. But Bryce is a young man who's making $750,000 a month, not including any bonuses. And he's just turned 25. And his mindset is just so amazing. And I didn't even take notes during this part, so hopefully I get it right. But I was just so tuned in because I wasn't able to go on Saturday because I shot a wedding on Saturday. So I was there Friday and I was there Sunday. So on Sunday, thank God he was presenting that day. And he gave this acronym called the WAVE. Catch the wave, like, what's the wave? And it really got to me because he talked about how he was working so hard as an internship in college. And he was talking about how he's working hard at his job. And a lot of us get caught up in, oh, I'm so busy. Busy doing what? Busy at this job that's not going to give you the lifestyle that you want. And that's what he hit hard on. And I had to check myself because I go hard in THP, but we're about to flip this thing. I felt convicted. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go hard in this because this is gonna provide me the lifestyle that I want. So when he talked about the wave, and hopefully I'm not wrong with this, but the first one was like, what do you want? Like, you gotta tell God what you want. You got to write it down. You got to make it plain. You got to know exactly what it is that you want. When you want to be chairman, write that mess down because it's scary to write your goals down, because if you write it down and you put some feeling behind it, it's already done. It's happened. And God is going to provide the most practical way for you to reach that goal. He's going to put the right people in place for you, and he's going to help you get it. You just got to be aware, and you just got to focus on that one desire, one thing at a time. So over here, our main goal is chairman. That's what we're all going for. That's what we're all making sure we are being good leaders for ourselves and for others, because we're all going to hit chairman. The second thing is your attention. What are you giving your attention to? What are you paying attention to? This guy doesn't even listen to hardcore rap music anymore, because he was like, I'm not a killer. I don't sell drugs. That's not even me. I don't even like that type of stuff. He don't even listen to that anymore. What are you protecting your ears, guys? Like Jay said, David Imanisi is like, you got to protect yourself, because if you knew the power that God has given you, you would be very particular about what you allow into you through your ears, through your sight, through your feelings, through your touch, everything. You will be very, very conscious and aware of what you allow near you. And so he talked about, what are you giving your attention to? And then he talked about your vision. The V in the way was the vision. What are you seeing? What are you looking at? So even in our house, when you talked about the environment, like the reason why people go to these events and they get all motivated and then they don't do anything afterwards, because they go back to a whack environment. You got to create the environment that's going to help you achieve your goals. You can mess up the house with 40 different things on your wall, because you ain't gonna be there forever. It's temporary. Even our house, y'all love our house, it's temporary. I don't have a pool in the backyard and I need a pool in my backyard. This house is gonna be an Airbnb one day, y'all. It's all this crap is temporary, okay? We're gonna have beach houses. Me and Tom wanna be near oceans. That's where we're going. That's what this is for. And guess what? Tom Henderson Photography is not gonna get me there. It might get me there financially, but it's not gonna give me the freedom to do whatever I wanna do. And that's what real success is, guys. Real success, according to the book, The Strangest Secret, means that success means you are doing what you wanna do. You are failing if you are conforming. If you are at your job because you only gotta pay bills, you are failing in life, period, because you're not doing what you wanna do. You're ignoring your vision. You're ignoring the things that God has put in you. So you're failing. So that's why we got to do this, so we can do what we want to do. We can make the money to help the people we want to help. We can make the money to live the life that we want. We can make the money so we can show other people that it can be done. The reason why we need y'all to be successful is so other people can see that other people can be successful. It's your duty to show other people that you can dream again. Because when I met Ton and I was low and he was talking about his photography business and he was dreaming, it gave me permission to dream as well. And then the final thing is expectation. What are you expecting out of your life? When we talk about, when we're preparing to go to these events, we want to know, what do you expect to get from this? You got to have expectations in life. When I meet with the person, when I'm doing 3 ways for Megan, I expect those people to come in. I expect to have good people join this organization. I expect for you all to grow and hit the ranks that you want to hit, make the money you want to hit. I expect my portfolio to grow. I expect to be a millionaire. I expect to have freedom. I expect to be on the beaches with my friends and family, crushing and killing and having a great time. I expect to have fun in this business. I expect it to be easy. I have expectations. I expect to have a brand new car at the end of this year. Guys, I expect to grow our family. I expect to just be able to do what I want to do. I expect that all of my desires that are written down are done. And so when this young guy, Bryce, in 4 years, the same 4 years that I've been in this thing, he's been doing this. Now it's time for me to know my power. Now it's time for me to wake up and realize that whatever I write down is done as long as I put in the work, because God is working with me. I'm not worried about how. As long as I write down what I want, and as long as I work towards it, it's already done. It's already done. So get in that flow state, enjoy the process, create the environment. People who are losers in your friend group, when they come over to your house and they start feeling uncomfortable because your goals and your dreams are so way outside of their norm, so what? They need to level up. You don't have to come back down to their level, because once your mind is expanded, it can't go back. Once you go to these events and you see regular people like you and me on this stage making money and showing us the way, giving us the how-tos, not just in theory. I'm telling you step by step. It's a big deal, and we got to get to these events. And so that's my time. Back to you, Tom.
Man, I can't even go after you. I ain't going. I'm not even going. She killed it. Like, y'all see why I married this young lady right here, you know, and the fact that she's trying to go hard in this business, not trying, excuse me, the fact that she made a commitment to go hard in this, because she has been working in photography business, killing it. And man, it's just, man, listen, y'all think I'm dope. Y'all already know what it is. Tip top. Y'all already know what it is. So listen, I just seen my man post something on IG. It was crazy as this is my first time meeting this brother too. And this dude's a dope trader. He's getting ready to move to Japan. I think he's on the way to Japan, like literally right now. So he made a comment on the pic. I said, hey man, I would love for you to jump on the Zoom. So he jumped on. Him and his lovely wife they came over to the crib and we chopped it up, man. And they are some good people, y'all. Like for real. Jonathan, man, if you can unmute your mic, bro, and kind of tell us what your thoughts of you know, you coming through the crib, meeting everybody, and then also the event, man. If you're able to unmute your mic, man, that'll be great, bro. Can you talk? There we go.
Yeah, man. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. You probably in the hotel.
Okay.
Probably sleep. Look.
Nah, man. Hotel Wi-Fi bad too, so I'm trying to. We good. Put the heads in. Make sure y'all hear me clearly. Cool. We in there, man. The event was nothing short of phenomenal and amazing, man. I've been to about 4 different events, and guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Jay Will, Jonathan Williams. If you don't know me, I've been training here for about 2 years, but nevertheless, I ain't here for that. I'm here to tell you about this event. Man, it was phenomenal. You know, the environment at Ton's house, man, it was definitely something that you had to be a part of. You know, just the culture, the familyness, the interactions that we had, the conversations that we had, it just led up to be a culture, a strong connection with each other. That was my first time meeting Tom, first time meeting a lot of other people inside the organization. And it was crazy that, you know, people know me and they didn't know who they were because they was hopping on trading sessions. So that was definitely dope. Shout out to everybody that hops on 3-minute bag sessions. But going back to the event, guys, I think that's very vital. I think it's very important that you get there. And once you get there, it's like a high that you just have to have, you have to maintain. And that's going to be what drives you to keep going. It's going to be what drives you to keep presenting, drive you to keep inviting, drive you to keep prospecting to get to the next level. So, you know, when I went P1000 last year, I didn't know that was first at the time, but I didn't want to stop. Like, it was just, let's go, let's put in this work, let's keep going, let's repeat, let's duplicate. And that's something that I think everybody should strive to maintain, to stay in, because if we all moving at the same pace, and we all moving as a unit, there's no limit to what we all can take away. Was just, man, D.L. Wood's story was so powerful. You know, it really hit hard for me about keep painting the picture. And he was saying how, you know, he's been trading and blowing account after account after account after account. And he was talking about this artist who had arthritis, who kept painting through all the pain, painting through all the suffering, painting through all the negativity and all the stuff that was going on. But at the end of the day, he knew that on the other side, there's going to be a beautiful picture that's going to be there. There's going to be a beautiful output that's going to be there. It's going to be a beautiful result if he kept going. So, you know, that really stood out to me, because trust me, I've blown accounts after accounts after accounts. And it's really paying off now. Like, I'm seeing the consistency, I'm seeing the results, I'm seeing other people get paid on our session. It's just a phenomenal feeling. So whatever you're going through, whatever you're doing, keep going. No matter how hard it gets, no matter what happens in life, no matter, you know, if your mama don't trust in it, your grandmama don't trust in it, your wife don't, if you believe in it, keep going. And that's all I got.
Hey, man, we appreciate you, bro. Thanks for jumping on, man. Where are you now? You in Seattle or what?
Yeah, man, I'm in Seattle. I landed a couple hours ago. Probably about to go get me something to eat in a minute. But yeah, I fly out to Japan in the morning. I leave at 8:50 in the morning.
Gotcha, man. Well, listen, thanks for jumping on, bro. And, you know, we really appreciate you, man. And again, you know, for me to meet you for the first time, like, it's crazy, man, with this business. You literally connect with people on Zoom, right? And then you know him. And then to meet this dude, to feel his energy, I was like, yo, I rock with this dude. Like, he a good dude. And you can just feel that right away, man. So I appreciate you coming through with your lovely wife, man. I think your wife and my wife were talking today. I'm like, all right, y'all do y'all thing. So
We had like an hour conversation. Like she was on the road. She had like 3 hours left and we really connected. And I was telling her, I was like, I really like her. And she was like, I really like you. And I was like, you're gonna be my friend now. So it was just really, you know, she is just super sweet. And it's just always amazing to meet other couples who are, you know, just like you guys. And so I just really, you know, wanted to chat it up with her. And she got on the call last night. She was like, oh, Ton crushed it. I got to get more people on this call. And we're just going to, you know, bring her in the fold. You're going to be in Japan. We're going to help her hit her goals and really just introduce her to all these other amazing women that we have on the team. I was bragging about all you guys like Joni and, you know, Sharice and all these different people. And, you know, so basically we just love her and we got her back. So that's how it is.
man, yeah, and I love, you know, something about women.
Hey, I appreciate y'all.
No doubt, man. Something about women coming together. You guys just have that bond, and I thank Tiffany for that. And you know, I'm just excited to where we're gonna be, man. And you know, I was just thinking, this event for me, this was probably, I've been to a couple events, but actually, this is my third event. I went when maybe a year ago, year and a half. Right before we met Lee Allen, I can't remember when that was, so it's had to be a year and a half, maybe 2 years, I don't know, in Dallas. And then I went to an event here in Atlanta, local event, Riyadh Jones, but this one was on a different level. And it's funny because I was like, man, 3 days? Like, man, I don't want to do 3 days. I'm talking to myself like, do we really need to go the first day? Like, can we just come on Saturday and Sunday? And I'm just glad that people were like, yeah, we need to go. And that first day was good. And the second day was incredible. And you know, the third day was amazing. And you know, Dion, man, he's probably knocked out. But real talk, that this event really changed something in me. And for real, it lets me know that we have a straight family. Like, I really care about y'all. I really want y'all to win. It's not about me. It's not about Tiffany. It is about you. And if we do this together, guys, nobody can stop us. Like, nobody. And that's what I'm really looking forward to. You know, to kick it with Megan and Mercedes and Jay at the spot. Dion came through. He was able to get off. And it's just great to just be in the presence of you guys and to sit with you guys and to talk with you guys, the fellowship, you know. And what hit it for me was watching Justin Owens' video, because I remember struggling like that. And I was just like, wow. And that shit, I got emotional. Like, I remember being that freaking broke. Like, and it hasn't been that long ago. And when you get out of that zone, you tend to forget about it. So I remember being that broke, like, wow, and just struggling. And, you know, that hit home. D.L. Woods hit home. I don't know what it is about that dude, but I really vibe with that dude, you know, and to see where he is now. But not too long ago, he was just like we are right now. And that just lets me know we have the capability to become millionaires in the next couple of years if we work together and we connect with the right people. And guys, this is just the beginning. Like, I already told Jay, yo, we coming to Japan. Like, you gonna be there for a couple of years, we there. Like, what's stopping you from going to Japan? Your job or money. So if I don't have no job, I got the money, we coming to see you, bro. And I just want that freedom to be able to tell Jay, hey man, listen, I'm coming to Houston just to have lunch with you, and then I'm coming back home. Like, I love that type of freedom, and that freedom is gonna be here for all of us. You know, and you heard my baby talking about the crib. I guess we got to get a new crib on the water. And it is what it is. Like, if she want it, then we got to work hard and get it, but we got to do it together, man. So I don't want to talk you guys to death. I really, really appreciate everybody jumping on. Angela, especially, I know you got to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I appreciate you jumping on. You know, you're brand new to the family. You've been in maybe a week, and your energy on the 8 o'clock, girl, is contagious. Like, seriously. My wife was talking about that. So we got you. It's just a blessing to have you as a business partner and everybody on here, guys. So
I'm not going anywhere either. Y'all are stuck with me. You better get used to me, because it gets even better as you get to know me. I get a little bit too comfortable and you're like, oh, wow.
hey,
It's all love.
That's what it's about though, guys. Like, you know, it's all about love. Like, and Mercedes, you know, Megan was like, yo, Ton, you funny. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, we was cutting up, guys. We was at the crib cutting up. So that leads me to the next thing. Guys, our next event is in Dallas, Texas. And if you know me, you know, I got you. So if you guys can make it to Dallas, if you guys need a place to stay, like we can all pitch in and get a hotel room. I got a hotel room, but I can get another one because I snore, so I ain't gonna stay with y'all. But you know, I can get a hotel room and yo, I'm gonna just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. So we can get another hotel room and you know, if people don't have enough money to stay at a hotel by themselves, yo, we can make it happen. But I really need y'all to come to this. Like if you can make it, it ain't no if you can make it. You need to be in the building. So I need you guys to come here. Tiffany won't be there because she's shooting a wedding. Again, my better half is taking over the business. So she's gonna be shooting a wedding. I'll be in the business. And I want you guys to pay attention to this. This thing is May 15th. The tickets are, you know, $69. And if you don't have the money to get a ticket, hit me up. Like just pay me when you hit the rent. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all about helping people. As you guys know, it's all about love, but you need to be at this event. This is our event. So if you hit a rank, you're gonna get featured, right? You're gonna be able to walk stage. They're gonna showcase you. So this is gonna be different from Justin Owens. It's not gonna be the same type of event, but it's gonna be similar because it's our people. It's gonna be you and Joni and Darius and Jay. They're gonna showcase us. And guys, I'm just looking forward to this. So I dropped this in the chat earlier today, I think, or yesterday. And if you don't have the link, we'll send it out to you. But guys, I know it's late. I just want to thank each and every one of you at the last minute to jump on. But I wanted to have a recap. It was in my heart, in the spirit. And I was like, man, if Maddie Pips isn't on tonight, let's go ahead and do it tonight. But guys, I don't have anything else. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Tiffany, you know, love you, girl. Appreciate everybody on here. But guys, that's it. I appreciate you guys. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock. I love the energy. Love you guys. We're going to make it happen. So that's it. Peace out. You guys have a good one.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro.
No doubt, fam. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
Appreciate it.
My man, Darius. What's up, baby?
Anchorage,
What's going on?
Alaska.
Alaska in the building.
Yeah, it's finally starting to warm up.
Oh,
Fishing
It's
season's
cold
close.
down here.
Yeah, fishing season's close though.
oh, wow. Wow. No doubt. Hey, y'all, and keep showing up, guys. So the people that keep showing up are the people that are going to continue to win. So make sure you guys are plugging into these 8 o'clocks and keep inviting people out, man. Keep swinging that back.
Tomorrow, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like, let's shoot to everybody, get somebody on. That's it, man.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's do that. Everybody get one. Everybody
Get
get
one.
a guess.
Go.
Yeah, that's hot. So,
Power of one.
power of one. All right, guys, have a good night. And
Good
y'all
night.
have
Good
fun.
night.
Alice. Okay. Good night, Joni.
Good night. I'm about to go cook.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Can you cook over here, please?
When I come back to the studio.
Y'all so funny. The studio.
Hey, Joni.
Yeah.
Did you see you guys lost one? Android user, you saw that?
The who?
You saw that.
Oh, you know what? Bye-bye.
He's cool. He came
I'm
over.
so done.
He came over to the winning squad. He was like, yo, I'm done with the Android. I ain't making no money.
What?
And I was like, bro, at the end of the day, if you want to hit chairman, you
Traitor.
can go ahead and get an iPhone. He went and got the iPhone. He got the freaking watch. He got the MacBook. He gonna level up. Yo, it's on and popping.
Hey, listen, I forgot to mention this too. You know,
Tiffany, help.
I had seen a picture of some of Joni's food. And when I got to Ton's house, Joni made me a piece of salmon that was so flavorful and so crazy. I kept the bag she brought it in. Like, I know it belongs to her, but I just want to be attached to the food, because maybe we can barter. I can trade her another piece for the bag. I don't know, but her food was fantastic. Thank you, Joni.
Yes, Joni is awesome.
Love you, Evan.
Hold on. So you brought him salmon. You brought salmon to the crib and you gave it to Evan. You ain't give us none?
Well,
you know what?
Megan.
It's cool. You know what? It's all good.
Sorry, guys. He does Joni so bad. That is Pam and
Oh,
Martin.
I'm like, hold on, you gonna come to the crib, not give us no salmon and give it to somebody else? Can we get a little piece? Is that Android? That's Android.
Look, at least
food.
just teach me how to do it, Joni. Like,
Man.
just teach me what to buy, and I'll make it over here because I know you're an hour away. But yeah.
Hey, look what Evan put in the chat. 357 GHP.
Yeah, what is that? Is that a Bitcoin wallet thing? What
No,
is
that,
that?
not that's thank you for the salmon and Android.
I'm done. So done. I saw that earlier.